I'm Justin Gonzalez. I am 41 years old. Been married for almost 23 years. Have two grown kids. My daughter is 24 and my son is 18. And I was struggling with knowing who I was or finding God's purpose for my life. Before I came to Stronger Man, I was trying to find my purpose and being a leader in my home. And I felt like there was some kind of a spiritual veil that was preventing me from being who I was called to be by God. One of those things specifically was loving my wife the way that I was supposed to, and focusing spiritually on God, because I would get distracted by the world pretty quickly, particularly in social media. The thing that inspired me to sign up and go to Stronger Man was where I was at in the regeneration program. I was starting inventory, and initially I was a little unsure about whether or not I should go, because I did feel like, since I was already engaged in a discipleship program, that do I really need this? And something inside of me stirred and felt like I need to go and do this. I felt called and compelled because of God and the people that I associate with closely that are helping to guide me in my spiritual growth were encouraging to go to Stronger Man. When I first showed up at Stronger Man, I thought it was exactly what it was going to be. I pulled up, and it was a cabin experience. It was peaceful. I saw a bunch of men seeking Christ, and it felt like exactly where I was supposed to be to grow, and all my apprehensions about being there just completely melted away. A couple things that impacted me over that weekend. The first one was my outlook changed on how I view people going through struggle. Somebody told me while I was sitting there, just kind of ruminating a little bit, that people are generally a product of the trauma that they've experienced and how they have handled it, where they've placed it. And that greatly changed my view on my family and others in my life. The second thing that happened, and this was my big shift, was I realized that I was putting my self-worth in other people. And I don't think I would have been able to identify that without a focused spiritual, away from my normal routine, that Stronger Man provided. So learning that I was putting my self-worth in other people was a huge breakthrough and changed my trajectory in the spiritual growth with Christ. After I got back home from the Stronger Man retreat, I felt immediately, first of all, that I really missed my wife, and I wanted to share everything that I learned with her, because there's so much that you experience with a focused study on God, and various things are revealed to you through the Holy Spirit. It made me just want to draw near to her, and I thought that was pretty exciting. So immediately my wife looked at me and was like, something happened, like you're a little different, not sure what it really is. And following that, I started taking my place in the home the way I was supposed to, as the leader, as the spiritual leader, not shying away from different confrontations, but approaching it differently than I had before. The disagreements we have were handled with a loving place and not a place of fear. And that still continues today, and my marriage has grown more in the past year than it did the previous 20. So I am very glad that I went to Stronger Man. To somebody that is still deciding whether or not they should come or it's worth going, I will tell you 1,000% it is. If you have the flexibility in your schedule, God will reveal something to you while you are at Stronger Man. You might not know what it is. I know when I went to Stronger Man, I was going to try and learn how to cope with other people's stress better, only to have something revealed to me that I couldn't see. And it is absolutely an opportunity to focus on God, to have something revealed to you. And what better way to do that than with other men seeking Christ? Well, I'm actually really excited to go again, man, because it is something, like, even when I was talking to my wife about going again, without hesitation, she was like, yes, zero problem with you going again. And I don't know if it's because she's like, you need more Jesus than you're getting right now, or what. But she absolutely supported me going again, and I feel like that is a testament to what refreshment you get from going to a spiritual retreat to focus on God.
Feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Had to get up, had to get it by myself.